I woke up this morning and I was kind of tired. To be honest with you, I was a little bit more sore than anything. I also woke up early. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I thought about it. I was like, why did I wake up so early? Slept well, went to sleep on time, I guess. But I woke up earlier than normal before my alarm clock. And I started thinking about it. I was like, maybe it's because I have some sort of slight nerves towards today's interview. And if I'm being honest, I don't feel ready. But then I thought about it a little bit more and I was like, you'll never be ready. Opportunity does not wait for you to be ready. And you'll never feel ready because readiness isn't a feeling, it's a decision. Starting to see a lot more people out here in the morning. Quite a few people on my walk today. Seeing some guys running, seeing some guys getting some walks in. And to be honest with you, this morning I was pretty tired. I feel like my body is just sore right now. I think that's more of the issue, just soreness in my body. I've been doing a lot though. Football, basketball, walking, all that stuff. So I feel good when I keep moving, but when I slow down and lay down, my body is sore. But I think what I need to do is start doing some stretching and dedicate some time to stretch. I think that's going to help out quite a bit. So I want to start working into my schedule, not only like push-ups, pull-ups and stuff like that, but also like some stretching, some time to take care and mend my muscles and all that other stuff. I think that's necessary with how much I've been walking and how much I've been doing lately. Today I was thinking about the concept of being ready. I think I woke up around like 5:30. No, probably around like 5. It was like 5 o'clock. I woke up. It was crazy because I know I was tired. So I went to sleep. I slept well. But then I woke up at 5, a little bit before my alarm clock, and I don't know if it was because I have an interview today and that was on the back of my mind, maybe the pressure and the thoughts of what that interview could be and what it could look like. But it made me think about, like, am I ready for this interview, and what does readiness look like? Sometimes we don't feel ready. We don't think that we're ready. But that doesn't mean that we're not ready. And readiness doesn't always look the same. Sometimes you can be nervous. Sometimes you can be scared. But if we wait on a cue to tell us, oh yeah, you're ready, that cue will never come. So you just got to do it. The interview's coming up today. I would rather not put more time between me and the interview. I would rather get it over with. Go talk to these people and see what they got to offer, and have the conversation. If it's a fit, it's not. It is. If it's not a fit, it isn't. It's not a big deal. So just trying to think more in that mindset. And I think today when I get back to the house, I'll probably do a couple of push-ups, pull-ups, just to get that in there, and maybe do a little bit of stretching. 10-15 minutes or so. I think that's plenty. All right, so today we're gonna start the day. We're gonna get that things going, and we're gonna go ahead and get ready for the interview. And yeah, let's do it. Have you ever noticed that staying stuck can cost you more than just taking the lead? My name is TJ. Welcome to the page where I take my everyday experiences, find a theme, and turn them into life lessons. There's a few big moments that happen in your life, and sometimes you feel like that you're not ready to take those things on. For me, there's been quite a few of those things in my life, and the ones that I felt the most prepared for were the ones that I felt the least nerves towards. Knowing that I put in the work, knowing that I stayed consistent, knowing that I did what I needed to do to be the person I needed to be in that scenario made me feel a sense of comfort. But I've also been in a lot of situations where I didn't feel ready. Today is one of those days. I have an interview today. I don't feel ready at all. I'm going to spend some time preparing myself, But then I thought about it and I was like, well, I'm going to prepare, but I'm probably still not going to feel ready. And to be honest with you, the most important moments in our lives, we never feel 100% ready to do it. And that's because readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is a decision. Growth does not happen in moments of comfort. Honestly, growth happens in moments of discomfort. You put yourself in a situation that makes you uncomfortable, and that's where you grow. Everything has a price to it. Waiting has a price. I've talked to so many people who said, oh yeah, I wanted to start this a while back, and man, I wish I would have started it then. It's like, yeah, but you can still start it now. You can start today. Even if you're not ready to do it, you can start today, and you can decide that no matter whether I'm ready or not, I'm going to take the leap forward. I've been going through this experiment with myself, and honestly, I started on a random day. I didn't say, okay, yeah, on this day, I'm going to start doing this. I literally woke up and just decided, this is what I'm going to do. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I don't know how long I'm going to do it. But one thing I did understand was that the cost of not doing anything was far greater than the cost of just doing something. Because you're never going to wake up not feeling scared. You're never going to wake up feeling 100% ready. And you're never going to wake up saying, okay, today is the day and I have everything in place. But you can wake up and make a decision that you're tired of being smaller than who you were created to be. Okay, so I'm currently sitting out and going through a couple of just scenarios, typing like some of the things that I would say, saying those things out loud, and trying to get a good idea of not only the company, do some research on the company, but also get an idea of what I would do if I was in the company. So if those things come up or they arise, I can have legitimate answers to them. Now, what I don't want to do is come across like I know everything, because I don't. I would like to see if this company can allow me some opportunities to learn or even get certifications that are required for me to do the job properly, but also show them what I would do if I was in that job, to get myself prepared and ready to execute and do what needs to be done. I think in any regard, this is a great exercise. No matter the outcome of the interview, I mean, this was a good exercise for me to go through and do. So if you have an interview, I would try that process. Go through a couple of scenarios. Put yourself in the position of being in that job, in that position. What would you do if you were given the opportunity to have that position? Treat it as if you already have the position and they're asking you, okay, now that you have the position, what is it that you would do while you're in that position? If there's another opportunity that looks like this one, I would be ready for it. Okay, so I am moments from doing my interview and feeling good. I was able to go through quite a bit and figure out what I wanted to say. So I'm happy about where I am and pretty content about what could possibly happen, no matter what happens. So wish me luck.
In Richmond, we do have a small R&D lab.
You are looking to continue on the processes that are happening overseas, like kind of mimicking that process here?
Yeah, very good. I think I noticed one interesting thing from your resume. All right, thank you, Tim. Nice talking to you, and have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I think that went well. I think it was more so like a lot of the stuff that I prepared for, I don't know if I really needed to prepare for it. Talked about the opportunity to go to other places, Italy and in different places, to actually learn the job from research positions elsewhere, and then come back and implement those things here. It sounds like an awesome opportunity. I'm doing what I'm doing every day to make sure that I am ready when the opportunity presents itself. One thing that has been very interesting over the past few days is just me having a greater understanding or a better understanding of myself, who I am, my capabilities, things that I can do, how far I can push myself. If I can do these things, then I can do anything I want to do. Making the decision to start doing this every day, making the decision to stay consistent, make a decision to change the narrative that I've been telling myself. Making that decision is what leads me to be ready. When the interview comes, I'll be as prepared as I can be. Will I be 100% ready? Who knows? Will I land the interview? I don't know. Hopefully, I do well. But you have to get yourself in position to be prepared, to be ready, to be ready for the call at all times. If there's a call, great. I'll be ready for it. But I need to make sure that I'm moving in the direction of preparing myself and being ready when the opportunity presents itself. And while I'm talking about this, I'm just thinking about different, kids in my life that, I try to preach this to all the time. And I remember when I was younger and I was playing basketball, I would prepare myself in certain ways, ball handling and doing things like that. When I did those things consistently, I played my best basketball. But I didn't understand what it meant to prepare myself and to be ready for the call and be ready for my opportunity when opportunity strikes. We never know when the opportunity is going to come. I didn't know last week. I didn't know I'd be doing an interview this week. I had no clue. But I moved forward. I decided that, hey, we're gonna do it. I mean, I just learned about it yesterday, and then we're doing an interview today. Hopefully it works out well. Hopefully I get offered a position. Who knows? But I have to be prepared. I have to be ready. And that's a decision. That's not a feeling. That's not a thing you decide that, from what you feel. It's a thing that you decide just by saying, hey, no matter what I'm dealing with right now or how I feel, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to follow through. So basically, they sent a team of guys to come learn what I did. I would design something, and then I would. What they think he did enjoy? All right, so now we're headed off to practice, and the car is in the car waiting on me. He's been rushing me today. He wants to get here early, I guess. All right, dude. Ready? Last time y'all had some good sunflower seeds. Well, sunflower seeds. You already took some. What?
Yeah, go!
Gotta be patient. Making the decision is so important to say, hey, I'm going to decide to work out consistently. I'm going to decide to prepare myself. I'm going to decide to make these videos. If you're an athlete, I'm going to decide to dribble the ball consistently. A lot of the kids who I work with, they have not made that decision to do what needs to be done in order to become the person they want to be. And I have to be a reflection of that in order to teach them and show them what that looks like. And a lot of times when I talk to those kids, I talk to them from a sense of what I experienced and why I wasn't ready because I didn't do what I needed to do at the time, and so taking that ownership and taking that responsibility of not only what we're doing to position and ready ourselves but also what we haven't done to position and ready ourselves, to this point. What haven't you done? And it's okay. But it's not okay to continue to live in that and to understand that, like, okay, I understand that I haven't been preparing myself. So what are you going to do to prepare yourself? How are you going to start taking action? How are you going to start doing what needs to be done to get to the place where you need to get to? Ideas are ideas. Let's start making stuff happen. Let's start bringing things into this world and creating opportunities for ourselves. Not just by, hoping and wishing, not just by hoping and praying, but actual action. And it's also like this readiness is similar to the conversation we had about love being in action. You do the thing. You go out and you love somebody, right? What does loving somebody mean? It means you care for them. You serve them. You give them your time, right? That's love, right? From those actions, you get the feeling of love. I love this person, not because of something they did. I love this person because I have put in the work, the effort, the intention into that relationship. And so therefore I love them. And so it's the same thing with readiness. It's the same thing with confidence. Like, you don't just feel confident. You prepare yourself to be ready. You make the decision to do those things that are going to lead you to that feeling of being ready, being confident, being loved, or loving someone. So keep that in mind as you kind of move throughout your day. I think it's given me some encouragement when it comes to this interview and the pressure that I may be putting on myself for this interview. I don't think it's necessary. I think what is necessary is preparing and deciding. Decide to prepare, and then you're ready. That's all for today's video. Hope you guys have a great day, and let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.